Hi, this is Anaya. Welcome to the channel. Let us first thank our Most High for this time, His grace, kindness, and mercy. Today's video is about Shavuot and its timing and a few other topics. This year it is observed on Tuesday, June 11th, but we're also going to look at some other verses that possibly lead to another day. Shavuot is a major Jewish festival held 50 days after the second day of Passover. It was originally a harvest festival, but now also celebrates the giving of the law, the Torah. And these are the moon phases for 2024 to let us know where to begin. And this April 8th new moon is the first one after the spring equinox, which was on March 19th. And for my research and studying, the new year is always on the first new moon after the spring equinox to calculate months. Each new moon starts a new month. And the third month's new moon on June 6th is confirmed in 3 other places. And this chart is from timeanddate.com. This chart is from almanac.com, where the 6th is shown as the new moon as well. And here also on space.com and the Times of India, the 6th is confirmed. So we'll look at where we are on the Hebrew timeline. June 6th new moon marks the 3rd month. So Passover and unleavened bread was on the 22nd and 23rd of April, which lasts 7 days and begins the countdown to the Feast of Weeks, or Shavuot, the day our forefather Moses received the laws of our Most High on the mountain. It's 50 days after the first wave of the sheaf offering on the unleavened bread, according to Leviticus 23. We'll read more about that in a second, but this is just the 50-day count to Shavuot, starting on the 23rd. And it takes us to June 11th for the 50-day count. So, from the day after Passover, the Feast of Unleavened Bread, the offering on the morrow, April 23rd to June 11th, there's 50 days. And these verses speak about the feasts and offerings, Leviticus 23:4 through 21. These are the feasts of the Most High, even holy convocations which you shall proclaim in their seasons. And the 14th day of the first month at even is the Most High's Passover, and on the 15th day of the same month is the Feast of Unleavened Bread unto the Most High. 7 days you must eat unleavened bread, and the first day you shall have an holy convocation. You shall do no servile work therein, but you shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High 7 days. And the 7th day is an holy convocation. You shall do no servile work therein. This is speaking about the wave offering presented for the Feast of Unleavened Bread on the morrow after the Sabbath. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When you be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then you shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest, and he shall wave the sheaf before the Most High to be accepted for you on the morrow after the Sabbath. The priest shall wave it, and you shall offer that day when you wave the sheaf an he lamb without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto the Most High. And the meat offering thereof shall be 2 tenth deals of fine flour mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Most High for a sweet savor. And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the 4th part of an hin. And you shall eat neither bread, nor parched corn, nor green ears, till the selfsame day that you have brought an offering unto your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. So the Sabbath was on a Tuesday, as you can see, because the New Year was on April 9th. Then counting 7 days takes us to Tuesday for the Shabbat. And the morrow after the Passover begins our 50-day count to Shavuot. And you shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that you brought the sheaf of the wave offering. 7 Sabbaths shall be complete, even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath shall you number 50 days. And you shall offer a new meat offering unto the Most High. You shall bring out of your habitations 2 wave loaves of 2 tenth deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Most High. And you shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 bullock, and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Most High, with their meat offering and their drink offerings, even an offering made by fire of sweet savor unto the Most High. So I found these verses about sacrifices, and I'm not sure if we're required to after leaving Egypt. Jeremiah 7:22 and 23. For I spake not unto your fathers, nor commanded them in the day that I brought them out of the land of Egypt concerning burnt offerings or sacrifices. But this thing I commanded them, saying, Obey my voice, and I will be your God, and you shall be my people, and walk ye in all the ways that I have commanded you, that it may be well unto you. Proverbs 21:3. To do righteousness and justice is more desirable to the Most High than sacrifice. 1 Samuel 15:22. And Samuel said, Have the Most High as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of the Most High? Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than the fat of rams. Psalm 50:8. I will not reprove thee for thy sacrifices or thy burnt offerings, to have been continually before me. So this is the different date that I wanted to look at. It's 2 days sooner than the June 11th date that we went over. Exodus 19:1, 11, and 16. On the 3rd new moon, after the people of Israel had gone out of the land of Egypt, on the day that they came into the wilderness of Sinai, and be ready for the 3rd day. For on the 3rd day the Most High will come down on Mount Sinai in the sight of all the people. On the 3rd day, when morning came, there was thunder and lightning. A thick cloud was upon the mountain, and a very loud blast of the ram's horn went out, so that all the people in the camp trembled. So, the 3rd day takes us to June 9th. So, it's 2 days sooner than the day that it is observed on the 11th for the 50-day count. But we should remember this count as well from the morrow after Passover. The word Shavuot or Shavuos means weeks. It celebrates the completion of the 7-week Omer counting period between Passover and Shavuot. In the Bible Hub Strong's Concordance, Shavuot definition is a period of 7 days, years, heptad, or week. In the Bible, Shavuot means or marked the wheat harvest in the land of Israel. The date also marks the revelation of the 10 Commandments to Moses and the Israelites at Mount Sinai, which according to the tradition of Orthodox Judaism, it occurred at this date in 1312 BCE. So that's a little after the Exodus in 1400s, because we know we count back in the BCE time, because that's before the Common Era. But I don't know if this chart is 100% accurate, or if the tradition of the Orthodox Judaism is correct or accurate. It's just something to compare the timelines. So this date, 1312 BCE, compelled me to want to calculate that and add it to this current year that we're in, 2024. And I just saw that number 666 in it. That's ironic. And it made me search out these verses. 2 Chronicles 9:13. Now the weight of the gold that came to Solomon in 1 year was 666 talents of gold. And this is the list of returning exiles. Ezra 2:13. The descendants of Adonikim, 666. In the Bible Hub's concordance, Adonikim means my Lord has arisen, and also a head of an Israelite family. So the weight of the gold given in the list of the returning exiles made me think of us being related to Yah's treasure. Deuteronomy 14:2. For you are a people holy to the Most High your God, and the Most High has chosen you to be a people for his treasured possession out of all the peoples who are on the face of the earth. Exodus 19:5. Now therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then you shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. So I think I know now how they've demonized this number, or why. It isn't until you get into the New Testament that it says something about it being the mark of a beast. Maybe that's what they try to label us as, because that's what human DNA is made up of. 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. Well, we know that they swapped and stole our identities, and they're the ones that are actually the beasts. It seems like everything in this world is reversed. But it is written that they will be servants and handmaids. Isaiah 14:2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Most High for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. But they're living their lawless times now until the fullness of the Gentiles come in. Romans 11:25. I do not want you to be ignorant of this mystery, brothers, so that you will not be conceited. Hardening in part has come to Israel until the full number of the Gentiles has come in. And this Ezekiel 9 kind of speaks about a mark, and our Most High using others to help deliver us. Judges 3 also speaks about how our Most High used others to help deliver. And I believe these verses are speaking about being given over into the hand of judgment from people in power, when our Most High puts it in their hearts to do justice on the unrighteous. Ezekiel 9 speaks about the slaughter of idolaters. He cried also in mine ears with a loud voice, saying, cause them that have charge over the city to draw near, even every man with his destroying weapon in his hand. And behold, 6 men came from the way of the higher gate, which lieth toward the north, and every man a slaughter weapon in his hand. And one man among them was clothed with linen, with a writer's inkhorn by his side. And they went in and stood beside the brazen altar. And the glory of the Most High, of God of Israel, of the God of Israel, was gone up from the cherub whereupon he was to the threshold of the house. And he called to the man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. And the Most High said to him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. So we don't know what this mark is. It could be us getting observed and then labeled for our thoughts and deeds. We don't know what type of power or even technology our Creator may have or use, or what type of influence or effect He can have on people. If anyone is wondering why, it will begin at our Most High sanctuary. I say it's because of the idolatry. We're not supposed to worship, nor are we to put anyone before our Most High, or in the place of Him, nor have graven images. In the churches they serve Christ and have crosses, which are all idolatry. This is a warning against idolatry. Leviticus 26:1. You must not make idols for yourselves, or set up a carved image or sacred pillar. You must not place a sculpted stone in your land and bow down to it, for I am the Most High your God. Deuteronomy 14:4, 15, and 16. But be very careful. You did not see the Most High's form on the day He spoke to you from the heart of the fire at Mount Sinai. So do not corrupt yourselves by making an idol in any form, whether of a man or a woman. So, the laws are for us, Israel. But we're in a world with the wicked, who's been used to test, tempt, and try us, and even obstruct, deceive, and distract, and dissuade us from following the laws. You can't go wrong worshiping and serving our Most High alone and following these commandments that were given to our forefather Moses on Mount Sinai. So this is still from Ezekiel 9. And he said unto them, Defile the house, and fill the courts with the slain. Go ye forth. And they went forth, and slew in the city. And it came to pass, while they were slaying them, and I was left, that I fell upon my face, and cried, and said, Ah, Most High God, wilt thou destroy all the residue of Israel, in thy pouring out of thy fury upon Jerusalem? Then said he unto me, The iniquity of the house of Israel and Judah is exceeding great, and the land is full of blood, and the city full of perverseness. For they say, The Most High hath forsaken the earth, and the Most High seeth not. And as for me, also mine eye shall not spare, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense their way upon their head. And behold, the man clothed with linen, which had the inkhorn by his side, reported the matter, saying, I have done as thou hast commanded me. So, we know our laws say, Thou shalt not kill, but there's still bad people or angels who are not under the law of our Most High, and He may allow them to execute what they do, because we may be living in a prison for angels, and we may be the angels. They're not under the law, but they will be judged soon. They're just being used to test. So I've added these verses to show that a Sabbath isn't always on one set day. It can be a day of rest on the Sabbath, on the seventh day, or on a feast day. And also it's determined by the new moon. A new month begins with a new moon. And then 7 days later would be a Shabbat. But in some cases it doesn't consistently be 7 days. There may be a break, or it may be sooner. And this month's Shabbat was on a Monday in April. And the Shabbat was on a Tuesday in May. And the Shabbat was on a Thursday. So, Shabbat means to cease, desist, or rest. And I kind of wanted to go over these verses that speak about different Shabbats. Leviticus 23, 25, 26, 27, 32, 34 through 36. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, In the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall you have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets, and holy convocation. You shall do no servile work therein, but you shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Also on the 10th day of this 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be an holy convocation unto you, and you shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and you shall afflict your souls. In the 9th day of the month, at even, from even unto even, shall you celebrate your Sabbath. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, In the 15th day of the 7th month shall be the feast of tabernacles for 7 days unto the Most High. On the first day shall be an holy convocation. You shall do no servile work therein. 7 days you shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you, and you shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High. It is the solemn assembly, and you shall do no servile work therein. So, these are our months again. The Shavuot was on a Monday. This month it was on a Tuesday, and this month it was on a Thursday. So that'll be all for now. I thank you for listening and watching. May our Most High forgive, heal, guide, and protect the seeds and true believers and our loved ones. May He awaken us to His path and good ways. May He provide the things that we need to thrive and survive. May there be truth, peace, healing, redemption, protection, and forgiveness for us. In His most high glory and honor we plead. All glory and honor to you alone, Holy Redeemer, Yah. Thank you.